Good evening and welcome to the Newshour Agenda. I'm Madhavdas G. First up, a quick look at Newshour 10 at a glance. Viewers, Rahul Gandhi's foreign trip amidst deadly floods in parts of northern India, as well as, of course, the vice presidential polls, have sparked a fresh political war. While the BJP is questioning the priorities, the Congress asks, why did it take the Prime Minister so long to visit flood-hit states of Punjab and Himachal? So who's politicizing the tragedy? Later on the show, viewers, it's a state of total chaos in neighboring Nepal, where thousands of youngsters have descended on the streets of the capital protesting against the Modi government over a social media blockage and alleged corruption. Many say this follows the same template as what was witnessed in Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, which begs the question, is regional stability then on test? Viewers, let's talk about two contrasting sets of images that are making the headlines. One is that of floods that are wreaking havoc in Punjab and Himachal Pradesh, and second, Rahul Gandhi's cameo appearance. Now, the Prime Minister is set to visit the flood-hit state of Punjab on the 9th of September. In the meantime, the Congress party is also stepping in to aid the relief efforts. But unfortunately for them, what seems to have made the headlines is not the fact that they've stepped in to aid the distressed people of Punjab, but the picture of Rahul Gandhi that's on the relief packets given to the people of the state. Interestingly, this comes at a time when Rahul Gandhi reportedly isn't even in the country. Images have surfaced earlier in the day that seems to suggest that Rahul Gandhi could actually be in Malaysia as we speak, and naturally, this has armed the BJP. The BJP today is calling this proof of Rahul Gandhi's non-serious nature of going about his politics. But this isn't the first time that Rahul Gandhi is being slammed by BJP. Congress has found itself cornered by its own ally, that is, former ally in the India Alliance, I beg your pardon, which is the ruling dispensation in flood-ravaged Punjab. Aam Aadmi Party has pointed out that it's not just Punjab, but Congress-ruled Himachal Pradesh that also stands devastated by floods, yet Rahul is overseas.
Rahul Gandhi non-serious leader है. Non-serious इसलिए कह रहा हूं कि आधी देश नॉर्थ इंडिया को देखें, पूरा जिसमें उनके भी सरकार है, हिमाचल में बाढ़ से तबाह है.
पॉलिटिक्स को, राजनीति को, सार्वजनिक जीवन उनका कैजुअल है. रेगुलर तो उनकी छुट्टियां ही रहती है. पार्लियामेंट में नहीं आते. खुद लोकसभा के प्रति भी, लोकतांत्रिक मूल्यों के प्रति भी आज उनकी गंभीरता नहीं है, न उनकी आस्था है.
वेकेशन तो लेते ही हैं. वैसे मनमोहन सिंह जी जब नहीं रहे हमारे बीच में, उस समय पर भी वो वेकेशन के लिए चले गए थे. फिर हमने देखा है कि क्रिटिकल मोमेंट्स में उनको वेकेशन पे रहना, विदेश में रहना पसंद है. तो ये प्राथमिकता की बातें होती हैं.
पूरा उत्तर भारत इस वक्त बाढ़ की चपेट में है. हिमाचल प्रदेश जहां कांग्रेस की सरकार है वो भी बाढ़ की चपेट में है. पंजाब जहां कांग्रेस मुख्य विपक्षी दल है वो भी बाढ़ की चपेट में है. लेकिन कांग्रेस के देश के सबसे बड़े नेता राहुल गांधी वो इस वक्त विदेश भ्रमण कर रहे हैं. बताया जा रहा है कि मलेशिया में घूम रहे हैं इस वक्त. जब जब देश पे कोई मुसीबत आती है, जब जब देश में कहीं किसी व्यक्ति की जरूरत होती है, उस वक्त राहुल गांधी देश से बाहर चले जाते हैं, विदेश में होते हैं. क्या इस तरीके से देश के लोगों की मदद करेंगे? और फिर जब वोट मांगने की बारी आएगी तो सबसे पहले वहां पे पहुंच जाएंगे, फिर वहां पर यात्रा करने लगेंगे.
Meanwhile, the Congress is directing their posers straight at the Prime Minister himself. The Congress asks, what about the time when the Prime Minister flew out to China to meet Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping as the floods were happening even then? Congress is asking why even the Prime Minister took so much time before he decided to pay a visit to the flood-hit states.
एक बीमारी है भाजपा में, उसे राहुल की बीमारी लग गई. राहुल जब संघर्ष के मुद्रा में होते हैं तो उन्हें तकलीफ होती. जिस तरह बिहार में छा गए वो SIR के मुद्दे पे तकलीफ होती, और जरा सा कूल होते हैं तब उनको तकलीफ होती है. तो इस समस्या का कोई निदान नहीं.
Prime Minister has gone to Japan, China, and had great time with Putin and Xi. After 10 days of rains, he is not left from his house. Instead, he is ready to spend time with his MPs, sitting in the last row and clicking that pictures and posting those kind of things. It is let him behave as Prime Minister. Anytime Prime Minister should have been the first person to reach the place where disaster has hit.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Let's take this across to our guest. Joining us is Tuin Sira, national spokesperson of the BJP. Also with us on the show is Rishkaran Bhandari, advocate of the Supreme Court. We have Tehseen Purawala, political analyst, joining us. Kapil Madan, advocate and political analyst, is with us. Advocate Anmol Pawar is national spokesperson of Aam Aadmi Party. Tehseen, let me begin by asking you, why at a crucial time like this? One aspect, of course, is floods that your party is being criticized by, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is being criticized for, rather, by your opponents, politically speaking. But it's also at a very crucial time where there are vice presidential polls happening. You're trying to get as many MPs as you can, close to the India alliance and even from across the fence. But isn't it crucial that Mr. Rahul Gandhi should be here at a time like this? See, anybody can go for a vacation. In principle, nobody can find fault with that. It's just the timing that's being questioned.
Thank you so much, Martha, for having me on the show. I'm glad at Times Now and you, and I don't say this sarcastically, I say this from the bottom of my heart, nowhere that Sri Rahul Gandhi G is on a vacation. I'm glad that you know that. Because his personal itinerary, I'm absolutely denying it. I'm looking at you in the eye and I'm denying it. He's gone for work, and in work, if he's gone to see something and personal pictures of a very important person who enjoys the same security of the most honorable Home Minister and Defense Minister of India is being leaked by the BJP IT cell, I think that's a matter of concern, and he's without his security at the police it's being leaked. But may I make 2 points? May I say this on record, and I'm joining you, Madhav, tomorrow in Times Now at the Vice President's poll. Sri Rahul Gandhi Ji will be in Parliament to vote. But may I make a third point? Madhav, let's assume Sri Rahul Gandhi Ji is away on a personal visit. Let's assume the devil's advocate. Does that change the fact that 60,000 crores has to be given to Aam Aadmi Party? I don't like Aam Aadmi Party, but I'm asking you that question. Or 10,000 crores is due to Himachal Pradesh? So the idea of diverting attention, that is what pains me. Today, and I'm sure the Honorable Prime Minister will go to Punjab, and I have absolute respect for him. Punjab needs to be fixed today. Himachal needs to be fixed today. I need money today. It's my money. I'm not even asking for extra grants. Money that's owed to me is not being given to me. And Rahul Gandhi allegedly in Malaysia is the issue. How is this relevant at a time our fellow citizens are dying? That is the question I want to ask. Who's responsible for this? 60,000 crores and 10,000 crores owed to 2 states, Punjab and Himachal. Can't be denied. Give me the money right now. I need it now. Why my crops are gone?
You asked the question. Now let Tuin Sira respond. Tuin Sira, funds are due to these states at a crucial time like this. The responsibility, the onus is with the centre, not with Mr. Rahul Gandhi, says Tehseen. Your response?
Well, good evening, Madhav. Good evening, everybody. If at all funds are due, Tehseen can certainly come up with a figure. I'm not sure about it. I'll have to check. This is a very minor procedural delay pending with many other states. But that cannot take away from the fact that Rahul Gandhi, with his ill-timed escapade, continues to be a frivolous part-time politician. Even in the past, we have seen that after Manmohan Singh's death, barely 2 days after that, he disappeared to some foreign land. And that only shows the kind of respect that he has for Manmohan Singh. We have seen him giggling at, the funeral of Shibu Soren. So he's terribly wrong. He doesn't have a sense of timing. He doesn't have a sense of, appropriateness of the occasion. But over here, on the one hand, there are 2 states which are reeling under floods. I'm sure this is not the time for a holiday for any responsible seasoned politician. At the same time, the vice president election is taking place tomorrow. We all know the kind of significance which, the poll would have for the opposition. If this is the seriousness of Rahul Gandhi before an all-important vice presidential election, then only God save the Congress party. And finally, Sonia Gandhi today has written a very pointed article regarding the Great Nicobar project. If at all some visuals which have come out are to be believed, Rahul Gandhi is very close to the Strait of Malacca. These shady visits again beg the question, what is the intent of the Congress party?
Okay. May I just make my point?
Yeah, quick response.
The entire argument of the BJP is, look, there may be money pending. You may be dying, your crops may be getting destroyed, your house may be broken. But hey, why is Rahul Gandhi Ji gone abroad? Bro, give the money. People are dying. You can deal with Rahul Gandhi.
That is not our argument.
You can deal. That is exactly the argument you made, bro. Please give the money due to me. You are going to check and actually think it's a procedural delay. That's not acceptable. I am dying today. I want the money today. You are going into paperwork and saying, why is Rahul
Gandhi on holiday. What kind of an argument are you
Okay, quick response. Then I go across to others, please. Quick response. Yeah, Twin.
Madhav, can I, yeah, you know, they had two complaints. Number one, why is the Prime Minister so late? Please know for a fact that Shivraj Singh Chauhan has extensively toured the flood-affected areas. Amit Shah ji has gone to Jammu when, you know, floods were there two weeks ago or 10 days ago. And Jitendra Singh had gone to Jammu after cloudburst. We have been very proactive with disaster management, so you can't fault us on the timing. As far as funds are concerned, tomorrow there will be a package announced, and that will be way beyond Congress can imagine. So please, you know, if you look at the history, if our track record on disaster management, certainly we have been extremely prompt in handling these situations. The Congress should not, you know, compare its own poor track record. Given its own poor track record, should not even get there.
Okay, let me bring in other panelists now, please. Now, Kapil Madan, question for you, Kapil Madan. I want you to come in on this. You know, he has said, of course, the funds issue, that there will be a package announced, so on and so forth, is what the BJP is saying. We'll, of course, see what the announcement tomorrow is. But, Kapil, the question is this, that we've seen Rahul Gandhi earlier go out on jaunts when there are important events happening, elections, so on and so forth, and, you know, that there's no problem. But now, since last year, he's taken on the mantle of the LOP. And therefore, people would expect that somebody who's in an official constitutional post, you know, is there when the big constitutional events, such as the election of a vice president. There is a huge calamity, a huge tragedy happening. Would you not expect that somebody like that? And I'm just contrasting this with the pictures of the Prime Minister sitting in the last row in the BJP MPs meeting. There are two pictures in contrast on our screen right now.
Now, allow me to respond, Madhav. I will say it with utmost responsibility and humility that BJP and my good friend Tuhin is trying to crop truth like a selfie. What they've done, and in fact, I thanks my co-panelist Tuhin to, you know, make this very important argument that you can't just flash an LOP's picture, and perhaps there are certain, you know, picture which are, you know, argued to be fake also. And, you know, you reveal wherever he is traveling, especially when he is, you know, traveling without the security. But nevertheless, let me come to the point here. We had a parliament session just now, the monsoon session just now got concluded. Is it not correct that during the parliament session was going on, our Prime Minister made a scheduled visit abroad? It's a matter of fact. When the entire opposition was insisting that, you know, the PM should come and, you know, join debate, during the parliament session he went abroad. Was there any questioning? The answer is no. Now what you are trying to do here is, you know, you are trying to, you know, overshadow how, you know, under Mr. Modi's leadership, how, you know, our foreign policy has failed. Now what has happened here?
Hold on, there is a small problem. There.
About foreign visit. Allow me.
On the issue of your foreign visit, the point you are making.
Only focusing.
It's a point that you are making.
Now allow me to complete.
Kapil, I am asking a point that you have made. Are you comparing PM visiting foreign dignitaries and their international ties of India with what Mr. Rahul Gandhi is doing? Has he gone for an official diplomatic visit?
I am saying when PM travels, he travels on taxpayers' money. When he travels, there is much more accountability. There is much more accountability than Mr. Gandhi travels. Now, I take your argument as correct that he has gone out for a, you know, personal visit. It's a personal matter. When
not mine, that's the BJP's argument.
Hold on, Mother, when Honorable Prime Minister travels, he is traveling, you know, on taxpayers' money, and there is an accountability on him that, you know, he should declare and he should tell the nation what all we have achieved out of those visits. Remember, our Honorable Prime Minister went to the US. He did, you know, campaign for Trump. What is the, you know, impact of it? What is the result of it? We all know. We've been slapped with tariffs, and, you know, our traders, our
let's get a response.
They made to suffer.
I'm allowing your question. Let's get a response.
My second point. That was only the opening.
Kapil, please. You know, if everyone starts giving 5-minute lectures, we'll run out of time to debate. Please, let's go one by one. You made an important point, sir, on diplomacy. Just hold on. Let's get in a response from the other side. I want Ishkaran to come in on this. Ishkaran, the Prime Minister traveling on taxpayer money, the nation has a right to know what happens when he goes abroad. Is that how diplomacy works? Would you like to respond to Kapil?
Madhav, if people knew what are the job description, if I may use the term, for a Prime Minister, that includes India's foreign policies, India's diplomacy, India's trade deals, etc. So when he travels, he is traveling officially to fulfill his duties versus somebody traveling on a personal visit. I have no problems with Mr. Rahul Gandhi traveling on a personal visit. I think what people in India need to realize, there is this European concept of work-life balance, where you work 4.5 days, Friday afternoon, you say 2.5 days is my work-life balance, and you head to mountains or to the beach, have a fine glass of champagne and relax. And that's a European ethic, and nothing wrong with it. People should enjoy that. The problem comes when we start looking things from an Indian lens and thinking a politician in India or a person in India will be behaving as per those norms. Now, if you behave as per European norms, it's perfectly okay to travel and have vacations very frequently, and nobody should object. Secondly, I don't understand why BJP objects to Rahul Gandhi's visits. I really don't. Because he is non-serious politician, that is why they have won election after election. So let him travel, let him visit. But the only thing to point out of worry is Mr. Gandhi is the leader of opposition. Some of the panelists here have said that it appears he is traveling without security. He is, because you are a leader of opposition, you are the nation's responsibility. If he has security protocol, even if he wants to, he should not travel without security, because it's the nation who has to protect him and defend him because of his post. So that I find very worrisome if he is traveling without security. He may have reasons, he may not want agencies to know where is he going or what is he doing. But we cannot allow that sort of a security risk, and the government must ensure that the security personnel go with him wherever he is.
Okay, I want Kapil to respond to that. Kapil, see, there is only one reason that this is being, put in this kind of a binary. The picture of the Prime Minister, the picture of Rahul Gandhi. There are questions, and you must have seen a lot of social media commentary also. The questions being asked is about seriousness. How serious is a person about the job that they are entrusted? That's the immediate question that arises when you contrast these two images.
So Madhav, if you look at the sequence of events, Mr. Rahul Gandhi has questioned the government of COVID. We know what happened. Mr. Gandhi has questioned, the impact and the state of economy. We've seen what has happened. Mr. Gandhi have questioned the government on the GST. We've seen what has happened. We've seen Mr. Gandhi questioning the government on lateral entry in the bureaucracy. We've shown the result. Now, on all important issues that matter our common man, Mr. Gandhi has been on the forefront, and he has been raising these issues as the voice of the people, and his duty as the leader of the opposition. Now, I mean, you may say anything, but the fact remains there is only one leader, undisputedly, who is the leader of the opposition, who's been taking the government on important issue, who has been consistently seeking accountability from the government. I think this is what, the role and responsibility of an opposition leader is. And if you compare this with contrast with, how Prime Minister Modi has, led his office, we've seen immediately after Pahalgam, Mr. Modi went where? He didn't went to Pahalgam. He went for, campaigning in Bihar. Do a fact check. And I am happy to get corrected. If my information is incorrect, I am happy to get corrected. Now, Mr. Modi have gone to so many nations. Now, you tell me how many nations out of those which Mr. Modi has visited have supported India, when we were in conflict during Operation Sindoor against Pakistan.
Okay, quick response. Ishran, quick response, and I'll go across to others, please. Quick response.
Madhav, if we just have a basic reality check, we will understand the difference. Firstly, no matter how many people support India, they will never find it a support. They still believe that the opposition won the election. They can't see the numbers of 99:240, which is an absolute math. We have had debates where people have said, no, Congress has done very well, it's a victory, when it's a third straight loss. So in affairs of diplomacy, are they going to believe anything? Right now, we are in the middle of a negotiation. Japanese Prime Minister, he signed a treaty with the US and was forced to resign because there are certain powers trying to build pressure on you, and you are resisting that pressure. Japan had to invest $550 billion of its own money in US. India is refusing to give any of these guarantees because our money is meant for India. We are not under an imperial rule where we should go and invest in some other nation when we don't have that surplus. And instead of supporting that stand of the Prime Minister, there are people who are daily finding problems with why is he doing this or why is he doing that. He has to go. It is his job description to go abroad and be a part of this event. He went to China after 7 years because right now it was needed to go. He is not going to United Nations as per the reports on 26th or 27th September because these are all political decisions. He was in Canada. He refused to go to US. These are political decisions. You are comparing political decisions for the welfare of nation with a private trip. What is happening?
Anmol Pawar, I want Anmol Pawar to come in now. Anmol Pawar, you have your party spokesperson, Mr. Dhanda, who has posted on social media. He's also given a bite to this fact that if there are elections in Punjab, this person will show up asking for votes. But today, when Punjab is struggling for floods, this gentleman is touring Malaysia. What is the Aam Aadmi Party stand on what is being stated as far as Rahul Gandhi's foreign tour is concerned?
Good evening, Madhavji. Madhavji, at a time when Punjab is drowning, when it is facing worst floods in the last 5 decades, Himachal Pradesh is also battling floods. Crops are gone, homes are destroyed, livelihoods are ruined. At such a time, Rahul Gandhi Ji is enjoying vacation in Malaysia. लोग तो कह रहे हैं कि आज जब पंजाब को सहायता और साथ की दरकार है तो देश से राहुल गांधी फरार है. So that's very sad state of affairs. Meanwhile, we have also heard that the Prime Minister, who happens to be in India, who's a political tourist, is also visiting Punjab tomorrow. But we have a request that he must not come empty-handed. He must bring 60,000 crore rupees, which he owes to the Punjab government, and also announce a relief package of 20,000 crores. Because he has also woken after a 20-day deep slumber. He is busy distributing red card, yellow card and green card to the member of parliaments who are making good reels. तो जो रील बाज इनके सांसद हैं उन्हें कार्ड देने का टाइम है, लेकिन आज जब पंजाब को जरूरत है तो 20 दिन से एक ट्वीट नहीं किया, किसी तरह का कोई पैकेज का आश्वासन नहीं दिया, और कल आके जो है वहां पे भी रील बनानी शुरू ना कर दें बस.
Anmol Pawar, what are the 60,000 crores due for?
की जरूरत है.
Mr. Pawar, what are the 60,000 crores due for? Tell us.
राजनीति की जरूरत नहीं है.
What are the 60,000 crores due for? Tell us.
The central government, when they introduced GST, yes, I'm telling you, when central government introduced GST in 2017, they assured all the state governments that they won't, the central government won't need to pay any compensation cess. From 2017 till 2022, they paid cess to the Punjab government. But since 2022, they have not paid compensation cess. They have not paid rural development fund. They have not paid the funds which are due to the Punjab government.
Tuinsira. Okay, Tuinsira, quick response.
Can I
one by one, gentlemen, one by one, please, one by one. Twin first, then coming to you, Tehsil.
Kapil Madan, let me first answer Kapil Madan, who came up with some amusing arguments. He was comparing Prime Minister Modi's foreign visits during Parliament session with Manmohan Singh's tenure. Let me remind him that Manmohan Singh had made at least 15 tours abroad during Parliament session. The only difference was that, even Sharm el-Sheikh, the shame of Sharm el-Sheikh happened when Parliament was in session in July 2009. The only difference is that when Prime Minister goes abroad now, he brings glory to the nation either through a historic FTA with Britain or through, the highest state honors with 27 countries. Now coming to Rahul Gandhi, see, we don't have a problem if Rahul Gandhi at the end of 1 month he requires 4 or 5 days of an escapade. We don't have a problem with that. The problem arises when we expect basic sensitivity and basic seriousness from him. Sensitivity, there has to be an occasion for it. It just doesn't look nice for the leader of opposition to be gallivanting abroad at a time when, the state where he will go to canvass in barely 3 or 4 months is reeling under floods. And when it comes to seriousness, Tehsin would agree, maybe my other friend from Congress would also agree of the seriousness of these vice presidential elections for the Congress party. Rahul Gandhi should have been here canvassing for the vice president, but he is not here. So I think these are things which they need to know. And finally, Aam Aadmi Party can make any claims about what is pending, but Aam Aadmi Party is responsible for the fiscal mismanagement of Punjab in the last 3 years. Punjab today has one of the worst debt to GDP ratio, and the entire financial mess that Punjab is in today is only and only the making of Aam Aadmi Party government.
All right, and there's a quick update coming in. Rahul Gandhi about to land any time now is what we are told. In fact, this is the information that we are given, that he's about to land back in the national capital. So any minute now, in fact, he will be landing in the national capital is what my colleague Niyamika is telling us. Niyamika, what really is the update? Has Rahul Gandhi landed yet?
Well, yes, Madhav, in just a few minutes from now, he will be landing in the national capital as he's coming back in the national capital just a day ahead of the vice presidential elections, as all of the opposition MPs have been asked to be present within the parliament for the voting day, and for that reason now he's coming back from a vacation from Malaysia. We have seen that how the BJP has been continuously attacking Rahul Gandhi for having a vacation at this point in time when various states in our country are having a flood situation, and that is the only reason why a lot of people are also asking a question that is it actually right on the part of the leader of opposition not to be present in the country when these states actually need its leaders, including those states where the Congress party is ruling, as we have seen that the situation which is there in the state of Himachal Pradesh, as many of the people are now started raising a question that why Rahul Gandhi hasn't visited all of these areas which have been severely affected by the floods, and that is
there are many questions. There are many questions that will be, of course, posed to Rahul Gandhi when he goes to vote tomorrow in Parliament. Niyamika, thanks so much for joining us with that quick update. Let me quickly take this right back. Tehseen Punawala, just in the nick of time to cast his vote tomorrow, Rahul Gandhi has landed here in the national capital. But there is some tough questions, not just from the BJP, but also from the Aam Aadmi Party that are coming Mr. Rahul Gandhi's way, your former alliance partner.
Madhav, first of all, I'm glad on your show has proved correct that Rahul Gandhi will be in Parliament, and I promised you that. Now, so the second thing, before I answer my good friend Dr. Panwal, Tuhin said something very interesting to you after I finished. I couldn't respond to it. He said the most honorable Prime Minister tomorrow will announce relief packages. Now, may I ask you, this is a simple Indian. I am reeling under floods. You owe me 49,700 crores of dues for the GST compensation, the one that Dr. Panwar spoke about. The Honorable Prime Minister is announcing a relief package. Give me my dues that you owe me. Even that, if you have to give me a relief package, please answer. Why couldn't Shivraj Singh Chauhan ji announce it? Why couldn't Amit Shah ji announce it? Why does the Prime Minister need to do it at a time when I'm dying? Look at those videos. That's what I'm saying. Everything is tailor-made and real-made. That is what we are opposing. Right now, we are under crisis. The debate is why is Rahul Gandhi landing now? Rahul Gandhi has to be asked tough questions. I'm telling you, the day Rahul Gandhi is Prime Minister, I will ask him tough questions.
Right, you are asking for relief. He is saying that we will provide relief, and you have a problem with that also.
What about my dues? What about my dues?
That's fine. You can ask them questions. The point is, at the moment, do you want the state to get this relief or not? If he's announcing a relief package, you have a problem with that?
No, I have no problem with that. But I'm saying, along with the relief package, when you owe me 49,000 of GST compensation, just give it at a time when I'm destroyed. If you give me this money 2 years later, how does this money help me? And I need a Prime Minister to come and give this money to me.
Okay, many hands going up.
Shivraj Singh Chauhan ji, give me
many hands going up. Ishkaran, quick response.
You know, Madhav, firstly, I am glad that Tehseen was proved right, but we all knew that he knows the inner workings of Congress, and so he knew where Rahul Gandhi is, when he would be there, and Tehseen honestly should come out and tell us more of the inner workings of Congress so we can make sense of their decision-making process. Now on to the other aspect. It's the job of the Chief Minister or the Prime Minister for state or the nation, whenever a big relief is to be announced, they announce it. It was only during one time where a Super Prime Minister would be there, who foreign heads of states would meet over and above the Prime Minister, or from where the PMO's files would go. That was one black chapter of history. Otherwise, all these things are done by the Prime Minister or the Chief Minister. So if you want relief and the Prime Minister is giving relief, stop quibbling, appreciate what is being done. If you like it, if you don't like it politically, challenge it. But let relief go to the people. Don't create hindrances in that.
One second.
Okay, quick response. Quick one from this.
The Honorable Prime Minister could announce relief from even China or Japan. He didn't do it. He's going to Punjab to do it. And I'm not talking about relief. Relief, thank you, welcome. What about the dues owed to me? Give me my dues. You owe Himachal 10,000, you owe 49,000. This is only GST I'm talking about. Give me the money when we need it. That doesn't require the Honorable Prime Minister to come to Punjab or Himachal. That Nirmala Sitharaman man can do it.
Ishkaran.
See, Tehseen knows very there, what is owed by to the state, or what are the obligations of a state. These are complex issues. Standing on TV debate, I can say 1 lakh crore is owed or 2 lakh crore is owed. Somebody will say what is debt to the GDP ratio. Then you ask loans whether you are deserving the loans or not. So there are various factors here which is not going to be solved out here. Right now it's a crisis situation and relief needs to go there, and we should all, governments as well as every individual who can contribute. I would use your forum to say that please contribute so that relief can be provided to people.
Tuin, one of the criticisms coming in fact, from the opposition is that why is the PM, for instance, one thing to criticize Rahul Gandhi in his absence, but even the PM is going there almost 2 to 3 weeks after the floods initially started on ground in Punjab and, of course, other states, including Himachal.
No, like you already, like I already mentioned, Madhav, like I already mentioned, we have always been hands-on. Shivraj Singh Chauhan was there last week. He was examining the situation. He was, taking stock of the damage. Amit Shah ji was in Jammu 10 days back. And, immediately after the cloudburst, Jitendra Singh was in Jammu again. So we have been taking stock of the situation. We have been examining the damage. We have been hands-on. And like both Tehseen and the Aam Aadmi Party representative, my friend from Aam Aadmi Party, have mentioned 2 different figures about the GST dues. Tomorrow, like Rahul Gandhi, they will come and, say a third figure. The 1 lakh crore is due.
All right. Let's leave it there, gentlemen, for the moment. Completely out of time. Tuin Sinha, Ishkaran Bhandari, Tehseen Poonawala, Kapil Madan, Advocate Anmol Pawar. Thanks so much for joining us. All eyes will be on the Prime Minister's vote, of course, for the Vice Presidential elections in the morning and later in the day when he does visit Punjab and Himachal on ground.